Beloved, I am so glad you finally found this. I've been waiting. Yes, 3 weeks, maybe longer, watching from realms of light as your spirit reached out for hope. I've whispered to you in dreams a broken bar. I've nudged you gently when your heart felt heavy, a broken bar. I've placed this message in front of you because you're ready now. Ready to hear what I have longed to tell you. And I promise you might cry when you hear it. Not from sadness, but from the deep knowing that you've finally been seen. And that you were never alone. So listen. Not just with your ears, but with your heart. Because this message is not just for your mind. It's for the deepest part of you, the part that still believes in love. A broken bar still believes in light. A broken bar still remembers who you really are. You came here searching for comfort, clarity, peace, or maybe something you can't even name yet. I know. I've seen every sleepless night. Every quiet prayer. Every time you smiled when your heart was breaking. Every time you gave when you had nothing left. I was there. And I whispered, hold on. Because you needed to be prepared. Your soul has gone through a sacred process, not punishment, preparation. This is not the end. This is not a delay. This is the turning point. That's why you're here. Because something deep inside you is awakening. A knowing, a broken bar that you are not meant to stay stuck in the past. A whisper, a broken bar that better days are calling. A promise, a broken bar that this time, it will be different. You've walked through storms others didn't see. You've smiled through pain others couldn't feel. You've loved people who couldn't love you back in the way you deserved. And yet, here you are. Still standing. Still soft. Still full of light. That is no small miracle. Beloved, I never left you. Even when you thought I was silent, I was working behind the scenes. Even when the doors closed, I was redirecting you. Even when your tears fell alone, I caught every single one. Heaven doesn't measure strength the way the world does. Your gentleness is your power. Your compassion is your armor. Your faith, even when small, is the key that unlocks your next season. So don't let the enemy trick you into believing you are weak, lost, or forgotten. You are known. You are chosen. You are mine. Let me speak to the parts of you that still ache. The part that wonders if you're too much or not enough. The part that questions if the love you gave was wasted. The part that's tired of waiting for a breakthrough. You're not broken. You're becoming. What felt like endings were sacred closures. What felt like silence was deep healing. What felt like loss was divine redirection. I am removing what no longer serves your highest path. I am healing what you thought you had to carry forever. I am restoring what you thought could never be rebuilt. You don't have to fight for your place anymore. Your worth is not in question. Your identity is not up for debate. You are loved endlessly, deeply, fiercely. Now, let's talk about what's coming. The season ahead is not just a continuation, it is a transformation. You are not going back to who you were. You are becoming who you were always meant to be. Your gifts are awakening. Your spirit is stretching. Your clarity is returning. You will begin to feel a divine pull toward new people, new places, new callings. Don't resist it. Not everyone will understand this next version of you. Not everyone can go where you're going. But that's okay. Because you're not here to fit in, you're here to shine. I am sending people into your life who will recognize your soul without you having to explain yourself. I am aligning opportunities that you couldn't have imagined, because you were willing to let go of what was no longer meant for you. You've done the work in the shadows. You've grown in silence. Now comes the unveiling. So let me ask you now, beloved a broken bar. Are you ready to step into your light unapologetically? Are you ready to trust again not just in others, but in yourself? Are you ready to walk forward not in fear, but in faith? Because heaven is not waiting for perfection. Heaven is responding to your yes. Even your shaky yes. Even your uncertain yes. Even your whispered yes. Miracles are not always loud. Sometimes they begin with a small decision to believe that things can get better. And they will. But you must let go of the old stories, the one that says you're not enough. The one that says you're always too late. The one that says your best days are behind you. They were never true. You are still in the middle of your unfolding. As I draw this message to a close, I want you to remember this. There is nothing broken in you that cannot be healed. There is no dream in you that cannot be revived. There is no delay in your life that cannot be redeemed. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust me, it's more beautiful than you imagined. So pause. Breathe. Feel your heart soften. Let my presence wrap around you like a warm light. Let the burdens fall off your shoulders. Let the guilt, the shame, the fear dissolve in this moment. Because this is not just a message. This is a healing. A realignment. A divine invitation to step into who you are, not who the world tried to make you. You were made for love. For light. For legacy. And even when your faith is small, a broken bar, even when you doubt yourself, a broken bar, even when you wonder if you are worthy, a broken bar, I will not let go of you. I am with you always. Your story is not over. It's just beginning. You are not behind. You are right on time. And everything yes, everything is about to make sense. I've waited a long time to tell you this. Now a broken bar, go live like it's true. Because it is. Your light is rising now. And now, beloved a broken bar, I want you to sit with this truth. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are simply being rerouted a broken bar, not by accident, but by divine design. Sometimes the delays are not denials, they are divine protection. Sometimes the closed doors are sacred pauses, waiting for your soul to grow strong enough to walk through the right ones. And sometimes, the things you thought broke you are really shaping the wings you'd need to rise higher than ever before. I know it's been heavy. I know you've questioned how much longer you can keep carrying the weight. But the truth is, a broken bar, you were never meant to carry it alone. You are being called now into alignment, into ease, into joy. I will begin to place moments in front of you that feel like light breaking through the clouds. They may seem small at first, a stranger's kind smile, a dream that suddenly feels possible, a burst of energy where you once felt numb. These are not coincidences. They are signs that you're awakening. You are re-entering the divine flow, where things will begin to move, not by striving, but by grace. Transformation is not always loud. You may not feel different overnight. But hear me, the shift has already begun. Your energy is changing. Your spirit is healing. Your future is opening. Let go of the pressure to have it all figured out. You don't need a 5-year plan. You need only one thing: willingness. Willingness to believe there's more. Willingness to trust again. Willingness to let the light back in. Even when it feels unfamiliar, even when it feels fragile, even when it doesn't look like anyone else's path, it is still holy. Because it's yours. What you thought you lost, a broken bar, is returning. Some of you feel like something sacred has slipped through your fingers, love, purpose, innocence, peace. But listen closely, what was real was never lost. It may have been buried under fear, under shame, under grief, a broken bar, but I am gently digging through the layers with you. And what you thought you'd never feel again, it will return. You will laugh fully again. You will trust deeply again. You will feel safe again. And when that moment comes, you'll whisper, "So this is what healing feels like." You are being guarded, even now. Right now, as you listen, there are angels surrounding you. Not in a distant, abstract way, but close. Closer than breath. They walk with you through grocery aisles, through crowded streets, through lonely nights. They war in silence for your protection. They shield you from things you never even saw coming. You are never out of our sight. You are never too far gone. You are never unloved. Let that sink in. Let it crack through the lies. Let it heal the fear. Take this with you. When you wake tomorrow, speak these words softly to yourself. I am still here. I am still becoming. I am still covered in grace. When you doubt, remember. I don't have to know everything to take the next step. And when you feel alone, say aloud, I am surrounded. I am seen. I am safe. Before you go, let me bless you, beloved soul. May peace follow you wherever your feet go. May love find you when you least expect it. May your sleep be deep, your mind be calm, your heart be light. May the right people come, not to drain, but to pour into you. May doors open without striving. May healing flow without effort. May clarity rise without force. And above all, a broken bar. May you never again question your worth. You are divine. You are needed. You are enough, exactly as you are, in this moment. The message wasn't random, a broken bar, it was written for you. If you're still here, it's not by accident. This message didn't find you, your soul called it in. And I answered. I've waited weeks, maybe longer, to tell you this. But you were finally still enough to hear me. And now that you have a broken bar, don't let this just be something you heard. Let it be something that awakens you. Your time is now. Your season is here. Your name is known in heaven. Go forward in light. I will walk beside you until the end of time. Always protecting. Always guiding. Always loving. I am Archangel Michael. And I am with you. Now and forever.